thing that Indians love the most, it's chai. Sitting in chai point, having a cup of tea, wondering how this combination of milk, water, sugar, and tea lives in a small cup brings people closer, and what chai means to India.
It is so loved by India that we are ready to buy a cup of tea of rupees 100 when by the roadside you can just get it for rupees 10. Is it because of different classes of society have different taste buds or perhaps different bank balances?
Taste time. So, what do you think about the chai?
I think I can see why most people would like it, but it is definitely not for me.
Honestly, I think this is not worth rupees 100. I mean, you can get the same thing for like 10 bucks outside, right?
Also, you know what I'm thinking?
I know what you're thinking. Parle G!
Parle G, yo, is the greatest biscuit in the world with tea. Parle G with tea, you will not share with anybody. Parle G without tea, doggy.
Let's begin with the questions. So, can you please tell me how does the tea industry contribute to India's economy and what role does it play in the country's employment and income generation?
And India actually the second largest producer of tea in the world in 22-23 after China. China is the first largest producer with 2 million tons, 2 million tons, whereas India's production 1.35 million tons. And another important thing is 80% of the tea produced in India is consumed domestically. Because it is a fact that in India, 70% of the population actually included tea as an essential item in their consumption basket. And without sipping a tea, it is not an exaggeration. And most of the Indians cannot attend their daily work. And at the same time, the tea industry is providing 1.16 million people employment, direct employment,
Mm.
and equal number of people indirect employment in the sense in the processing
Mm.
of tea. So in the sense, tea industry actually contributing its might to the national economy in terms of earning foreign exchange and also providing employment opportunities, particularly in rural areas.
Moving on to the next question. Uh, so we observe that in different places we get tea at different prices. So why do we observe variations in tea pricing among different places in India, such as Starbucks or Chai Point? Is there an impact created by these differences? What socio-economic implications can be drawn from these variations?
Yeah, very good question that you have raised. The Starbucks and also Chai Point.
Mm.
Starbucks actually started or founded in US, Seattle in 1971 by 3 people. And later on, it spread to other countries also.
Mm.
In India, Starbucks actually sold under the marketing name of T1 by the Tata people, under
Mhm.
Tata
Mm.
Consumer Products. And Chai Point actually founded by Amluk Singh in
Mm.
Bangalore, actually in 2010 itself, 2010 or 11. And the important thing one should know that Starbucks and also the Chai Point, in one way, they are the brands. Brands
Mm.
in the sense, under the brand name, the customer or the consumer want to buy a product and
Mm.
ready to pay a higher price, expecting that if they consume or purchase a branded product, their social status will enhance in the society. So
Ah.
for that purpose, they want to use the branded products, Starbucks or whatever you can say, Chai Point. Branded products always attract high-end customers.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, so today we are here to attend an event at Small World, which is Chai Pe Charcha, and here you can have chai, and it is also a way to socialize with people, talk about random things, only at the cost of rupees 100, which is also the price of chai point. So let's go and see what they have to offer.
Hi everyone, I'm Udit. I'm a part of Small World. I've been a part of Small World from last year in June, and professionally I'm a senior software engineer. But yeah, here I have come here to explore my passion as a singer, and moreover I also do hosting over here.
So you thought of this event Chai Pe Charcha. So what inspired you?
So I did not think, but yeah, I'm a part of this community. So over here, this चाय पे चर्चा basically is that जो हम लोग टपरी पे बात करते हैं, जो हम लोग टपरी पे जो भी बातें होती हैं, चाय पीने के बाद सबसे अच्छी बातें चाय और टपरी पे ही होती है. So we cannot bring टपरी over here, but yeah, discussions can happen over here. So we created this event so that yeah, at least more people can join in and have good amount of discussion happening. You with chai. And because chai I think so is a medium where you can have lots of debates happening and lots of discussions happening, and this in this way actually we get to know each other more, and in this way get to make new friends also, because टपरी पे जितने अच्छे दोस्त बनते हैं वो शायद रियल लाइफ में भी नहीं बनते.
So you think chai is a connecting?
Chai is actually a very big connecting.
Yeah. Do you like socializing?
Yeah, I do.
And do you like chai with socializing?
Not necessarily, but yeah, I like chai.
So do you think the idea of chai pe charcha, and do you think this event was good enough for socializing?
It was quite nice. It was very. It was a very not so formal event, and it was a good icebreaker, I guess.
And do you think more events like this should happen?
Yeah, definitely. If it helps people get out of their comfort zone to do this, definitely yes.
Also, what
But
do you think?
there should be more reach out for such events.
Okay. So what do you think what chai means to Indians? I mean,
Chai is a necessity of habit.
So my first question is, how does social interaction contribute to mental and emotional well-being?
Yeah, social interaction is a very important. It has a very important impact on all of our lives. In fact, man is a social animal, right? So we need to. In fact, a lot of studies have shown that social engagement reduces the risk of disability, mortality, and the risk of depression as well. So, and now you want to ask me some questions?
No, you
Do I
can
continue?
Yeah, you can.
Sorry, you can.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, so also studies have been performed where it has shown that there's a correlation between loneliness and the onset of dementia, which means that lonely people have been known to develop Alzheimer's than people who are not lonely. So that's a very big thing for all of us to remember, that social interaction is super important. In fact, if you have seen that beautiful ad that Groupon came up with, and they released it on the World Social Media Day, so that's beautiful. They say that tea is India's favorite social network, and that kind of sums it all up for us.
Since you said social interaction is so important, what practical tips can you offer for people who struggle with socializing or building strong social connections?
Yeah, so again, it's start with a small smile. Start with a smile. That is your first step at building interaction. In fact, that's how we start making connections with a stranger. Start with a smile. Then the next you can say a hello, and then you can start talking about neutral topics like the weather or how are you doing today, or simple neutral topics. And only when you build trust, that hey, this person, I can trust this person, I can take the conversation to the next level now. Then you can talk about their life or who the members in your family or whatever. You can take that to the next level. So it all begins with a simple smile.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So now we are here at Starbucks to test out their tea, which is completely unnecessary
but just to make sure that it's not worth $200, we're here to test it out. It's not so bad, but I can definitely say it's not worth 200 rupees. In my suggestion, if you want the best experience of chai, you combine it with other activities such as
pulsating moves at Cube Cafe, books, poetry and stories at open mics at the Ants Cafe, Arta Galata. You can also enjoy chai-fueled walks at Carbon Park or pair your chai with brush strokes at the Paintbrush Studio and Purple Palette. Even volunteering with Robin Hood Army or Akshaya Patra becomes a shared symphony, smiles blooming amid steamy cups as chai bridges the gap between giver and receiver.
So, raise a cup. Let the rhythm of chai guide you. Join a salsa step under the glow of city lights. Paint a story with chai's warmth or share a chapter with fellow bookworms. Every cup of chai is a new adventure, waiting to be savored one sip at a time. Here's one for you. अरे चाय को मना नहीं करते, एक हद तक अरेंज मैरिजेस को भी मना कर सकते हैं, जैसे कुकी ने अर्जुन को किया था, बट चाय छे नाक काट दी तूने हमारे ग्रुप की।
मैंने तो डिसाइड कर लिया था कि वहाँ जाऊँगा, चाय पीऊँगा, थैंक यू अंकल, थैंक यू आंटी के बाद नो बोल के आ जाऊँगा। जैसे ही चाय की पहली सिप ली, कुकी ने नो बोल दिया।
तू अरेंज मैरिज के लिए गया और रिजेक्ट होके आ गया?
अरे मैंने इंप्रेशन क्रिएट ही नहीं किया तो
नहीं की बातें होती है।
आई डिडंट वांट टू इंप्रेस her।
नाक काट दी तूने हमारे ग्रुप की।
शट अप
फेल
प्लीज।